Mac Miller, aka Malcolm McCormack? I don't know many Irish Jews. Do you?
I emerged through the gates and I was confronted by three youths. And the tallest of the trio got hold of the lapels of my coat and he stuck me up against the school railings. And he said, "Here, boy, what foot do you kick with?" Now, I knew what he meant. He meant, was I a Catholic or was I a Protestant? What I was at that particular moment was a terrified 10-year-old. There was only one thing to do, and that was to brazen it out with the truth. And I said, well, I don't kick with either foot. I'm a Jew. And there was a complete and utter silence. And the big fella looked round at the other two and he said, "Here, do you hear what your man says? He says he's a Jew." "Well, here, boy, tell us this. Are you a Protestant Jew or a Catholic Jew?"
Yeah, he's Jewish, but not one of the rare Irish Jews, who I'd love to do a video about eventually. He's American, and thus the much more abundant combo of Irish and Jewish parents. His mama's Jewish, his papa's Irish. Side point, all this AI stuff going around, I decided to try it out, asked ChatGPT, and they told me his dad was Jewish. I looked at that and thought, McCormack? No way. Technology isn't there yet. You still need internet weirdos like me. For now. Anyway, Mac Miller. Born in Pittsburgh in 1992 to Mark McCormick and Karen Myers. Yeah. Although he attended Catholic school, he was raised Jewish. A lot of non-Catholics do go to Catholic school, actually. My grandma went to Catholic school in Spain. Of course, she was on the run from the Nazis, which is why she ended up in Spain, but still. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, Catholic school in Spain in the 30s and 40s might have just been school. Anyway, I digress. So, we know Mac Miller. I hope you do. Very talented guy. Taken too soon. Rest up, my sweet Semitic prince. I'll get into my personal thoughts at the end, but that's not what this is about. It's about Judaism. And what did Mac think about Judaism? So, a little cursory glance brings up a lot of little Easter eggs. Got a song called Oy Vey. All his alter egos sound extra Jewy. Well, I guess not. Delusional Thomas. And Larry Fisherman is debatable, very borderline. Loki, until researching this, didn't even know about Parson Brown. But Larry Lovestein for sure. Okay, that wasn't a good point. But what I was trying to say is, even before you go into the lyrics, it's suspicious. Like Eric Andre type. You're doing a lot of Jewy stuff that tips the cap for me, the eagle-eyed observer. But neither of those guys are hiding it. Here are some lyrics compiled by a guy named David Gutenmacher on Mac's Judaism. Nice. Yeah. He wasn't hiding it. He had a bunch of Jewish tattoos too. Star David, yes. Not something I recommend getting tattooed actually, because it does have gang implications. But he did, for Jewish implications. He had High on his shoulder, and he had Mishpacha on his arm. Cool, nice, great. He had a clothing brand called Old Jewish, which I think was like Old English, but Jewish. Cool, great. But what about his own words? Well, found a bunch of old articles and videos. Let's dive in. Here's an interview with Forbes.
I'm Jewish, that's like my heritage and that's like how I was raised, and I had a bar mitzvah.
Okay. Bar mitzvah? Nice.
I'm not a very religious person, but that's a whole nother conversation.
That's okay. We're not the religion police. But what about culturally?
I just think it's dope to have, any different culture that people don't all know about be brought to the spotlight, because this is a world filled with so much variety of culture that every time something different is out, it's good, because it's just like, oh, a Jewish rapper. That's why I didn't think that there could be a Jewish rapper. Well, there could be any kind of rapper, There's no religion or whatever, has nothing to do with that. So, now people in hip hop or other people that didn't think Jewish people could be so cool, they can.
Oh, nice. On this, we are very much aligned. There's another interview with an organization called Shalom Life, it looks like.
I'm raised Jewish, you know what I'm saying? I had a bar mitzvah. I celebrate the high holidays. That's my culture. That's my family. That's how I was raised.
Nice.
Just recently, Drake just said that he was the best Jew in the rap game.
I don't really take offense to it at all. But I am the coolest Jewish rapper. Not he, I am.
Okay, this Drake thing that they're doing, they did it in the last interview too, I just cut it out. It gets me. I appreciate Mac, but leave my GOAT name alone. But Mac actually takes it in stride.
Would you ever want to work with him?
Yeah, man. Could do a song. Yeah, of course, man. Drake's we could make a Hanukkah song too, because we're both Jewish, get it?
Okay, see? He was a good sport about that. He clearly doesn't want to be talking about it. Probably why these interviews are both from very early on in his career.
What's your favorite Jewish dish?
Noodle kugel. It's the, noodle stuff with the cream cheese noodles and the mangoes. My grandma makes it. It's awesome.
Kugel. Nice. You're a real one. So yeah. Jew. Never hit it. Even though it's not the most popular thing. Look at the top comments on this Hip Hop DX article. Love that. Rest in power, King. So that's basically the video. Now I'm gonna give my personal stuff, which is whatever, which is why I saved it to the end. Okay. So I'll keep it a bean. I was kind of a hater. Big time hater actually. Not at first, of course, because when Wiz went Hollywood and I needed that Pittsburgh stoner rap and Kids came out, what a time. But then he started getting introspective and Blue Slide Park Suck My Ass, and amongst Jewish hip hop fans there was the Mac v Drake debate, and even though it was always playful, no, chill out. You're not the GOAT. Relax. Even though it wasn't him claiming it. Also, I thought he was kind of dumb, and he shouldn't be our Jewish ambassador. So, I stopped really checking for him and started hating. ID. Embarrassing. Now, I have a thing where I don't listen to a dead rapper's music if I didn't listen to it when they were alive. Obviously, just recent deaths. I don't not listen to ODB or Biggie. Anyway, I don't know if it's only a hip hop thing, but I only listen to hip hop. And there's this weird thing that happens. I love Capital Steez, but the Schmeat eating and yang riding from people who I know only listen to Joey was wild. And I don't think anyone ever listened to Lil Peep before he died. Obviously, rest in peace to both of them, but I think that shit that happens is corny. Thankfully for me, in this instance, saving me from the most embarrassing position, one of my best friends is a huge Mac Miller fan, and he kept me up to date. Movies with the sound off was alright, listened through it. And I think him doing 2009 at that Tiny Desk show was incredible. Man's trying to get me to listen to the new album, but I don't know. I'm unsure. I don't like posthumous dick riding. I don't. Anyway, when he died, I felt bad, but I kind of just sat in my hate. But then that synagogue got shot up in Pittsburgh, and this is very specific. I appreciate you if you're still listening. But anyway, I was listening to the Joe Budden pod, and he was saying shit like, like it's worse for black people. And true, for sure, correct. And I fuck with Joe, but it's big Melissa Ford, and I hate to see her with, No, I do fuck with Joe. I just really wish he could say that and then say, but it's still bad that these people got shot for being Jewish. And at that moment, I really missed Mac Miller because he's the only human face of Pittsburgh Jews that I know. And I felt deep in my heart, gosh, why am I such a hater? So, sorry about that, Mac. And RIP to a great one. But not the GOAT.